What you need to know about SIBO, from symptoms to solutions. Did you know that SIBO could be the hidden culprit behind your pesky gut issues? It's time to stop guessing and start getting to the root of the problem. In this video, we'll unravel the mystery of small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, and arm you with practical solutions for taming the bacterial beast in your gut. We've got you covered from surprising dietary interventions to powerful nutrients for rebuilding tight junctions. So buckle up and get ready for a gut health journey that will change your life for the better. Let's dive right in. As the name suggests, SIBO is a condition that occurs when there is excessive growth of bacteria in the small intestine. While it's normal to have some bacteria in the small intestine, an overgrowth should be alarming. The small intestine is a vital component of the digestive system, tasked with the function of absorbing nutrients from the food we consume. Within its walls reside billions of microorganisms, also known as the gut microbiome. These microorganisms perform a crucial role in preserving the health of the digestive system, as well as contributing to our general sense of well-being. In a healthy gut, the bacteria in the small intestine are kept in check by a range of mechanisms. These include stomach acid, which kills off most bacteria before they can reach the small intestine. Bile, which is produced in the liver and stored in the gallbladder, also helps to control bacterial growth by breaking down fats and other substances. Additionally, the immune system produces immunoglobulins that target and eliminate harmful bacteria. However, when one or more of these mechanisms fail, it leads to an overgrowth of bacteria in the small intestine. This can happen due to a variety of factors, including a lack of stomach acid, a sluggish gallbladder, or problems with the immune system. Additionally, slow or impaired emptying of food contents from the small intestine into the large intestine can create a breeding ground for bacteria. SIBO is different from other types of bacterial infections because it involves an overgrowth of normal gut bacteria rather than an invasion of harmful bacteria. The overgrowth can be caused by a variety of factors, including decreased gastric acid secretion, a decrease in the migrating motor complex, MMC, and an imbalance in the gut microbiome. SIBO can also be caused by structural abnormalities in the small intestine or by a disruption of the normal muscular contractions that move food through the digestive tract. Symptoms. The symptoms of SIBO can vary depending on the severity of the overgrowth and the types of bacteria involved. One of the primary symptoms of SIBO is bloating, which occurs when excess gas is produced in the small intestine. Bacteria in the small intestine digest carbohydrates and produce gas and short-chain fatty acids, and too much bacteria can lead to more gas and diarrhea or constipation. This gas can cause abdominal distension and discomfort, as well as an uncomfortable feeling of fullness after eating. Another common symptom of SIBO is diarrhea or constipation, which can be chronic and debilitating. When bacteria consume proteins, vitamin B12, and bile salts intended for human digestion, poor digestion of fats and poor absorption of nutrients can occur. This can lead to malabsorption and malnutrition and deficiencies in important nutrients like fat-soluble vitamins. In the short term, these deficiencies can cause gastrointestinal symptoms like burping, nausea, vomiting, constipation, and diarrhea. But over time, they can also cause lasting damage to the bones and nervous system. In addition to these gastrointestinal symptoms, SIBO can also cause non-specific symptoms like fatigue, joint pain, and skin rashes. These symptoms are thought to be related to the inflammation and immune response triggered by the overgrowth of bacteria in the small intestine. Causes of SIBO. So, what are the factors that can lead to SIBO? Well, there are several potential culprits, one of which is low stomach acid or HCl. When the stomach doesn't produce enough acid, it creates an environment in which bacteria can thrive and grow in the small intestine. Another cause of SIBO issues with the gallbladder and bile flow. If the bile flow is less good, germs can be cleared less well. Artichoke is a good herb to stimulate the bile flow if this is the problem. Did you know that the large intestine is where most bacteria should be located in our digestive system? Unhealthy eating habits can also contribute to the development of SIBO. Junk food, frequent snacking, and overeating can all cause issues with our digestive system, including creating an environment for bacteria to overgrow. Additionally, antibiotics, antacids, alcohol, and baking soda have the potential to impact the balance of bacteria in our digestive system. While these substances can be useful in certain situations, overuse or misuse can cause an overgrowth of bacteria in the small intestine, leading to SIBO. It's essential to note that frequent eating and not allowing our bodies time to rest and digest can also contribute to SIBO. When we are always eating and snacking, it doesn't give our digestive system time to rest and do its job properly. This can create an environment where bacteria can grow and overpopulate the small intestine. But before we dive into the juicy details of how to treat and prevent SIBO, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. Natural remedies. Fortunately, there are a number of treatment options available that can help to alleviate these symptoms and promote healing in the gut. One of the most effective treatment options for SIBO is dietary intervention. Eliminating inflammatory foods from your diet is a good place to start. This includes foods that are high in sugar, refined carbohydrates, and unhealthy fats. Instead, focus on eating nutrient-dense foods like fruits, vegetables, lean protein sources, and healthy fats like avocado and nuts. Another helpful dietary approach is the FODMAP diet. This involves avoiding certain types of carbohydrates that can ferment in the gut and cause symptoms like bloating and gas. By reducing your intake of these carbohydrates, you can help to reduce inflammation in the gut and alleviate your symptoms. Intermittent fasting is a method that has become increasingly popular for a variety of health benefits, including its effectiveness in treating SIBO. It involves setting aside a specific period of time in which you can consume food and then fasting for the rest of the day. By limiting the time you spend eating, you give your digestive system a chance to rest, and in turn help to reduce the growth of harmful bacteria in the small intestine. This approach can also help to improve the motility of the digestive system, allowing food to pass through the small intestine more efficiently and reducing the risk of bacterial buildup. I have a whole video on IF if you want to know where to start. I'll share the link in the description. In addition to dietary interventions, herbal antimicrobials like berberine in barberry, oregano, and allicin in garlic are also helpful for killing off the excess bacteria in the gut that are causing SIBO. There are also a number of nutrients that can be helpful for healing the gut. L-glutamine, zinc, and carnosine are all nutrients that can help to rebuild the tight junctions in the gut and promote healing. Vitamin D supplementation can also be helpful. Another important action to take is to limit your fiber intake, even from vegetables. While fiber is generally considered to be a healthy part of a balanced diet, too much fiber can be problematic for those with SIBO, as it can create an environment in the small intestine that promotes bacterial growth. Avoiding probiotics and prebiotics consumption is also a measure you can take. While these are often considered to be beneficial for gut health, they can actually worsen SIBO by providing excess fuel for bacteria that are already overgrown in the small intestine. This can lead to further bacterial overgrowth and exacerbate symptoms. You would want to acidify your stomach. One way to do this is by taking apple cider vinegar, which is known to help regulate stomach acid levels. This can create an environment in the small intestine that is less hospitable to bacterial growth and can help prevent SIBO from developing. And lastly, leading a low-stress life that promotes parasympathetic activity is also beneficial in preventing SIBO. Stress can have a negative impact on digestive health, and chronic stress can lead to changes in gut motility and the composition of the gut microbiome, which can increase the risk of SIBO. Engaging in activities that promote relaxation, such as yoga, meditation, or deep breathing exercises, can help reduce stress levels and promote a healthy gut. Conclusion: thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more informative health content. What other health topics would you like us to cover in future videos? Let us know in the comments below.